Board games, board games. I'm talking about board game, board game. Now I'm not gonna shout. I am starting off this streaming with a little bit of singing, and today I will be finishing off a game about quickly grabbing creatures that are totally different and watching out for turnips. This game will be created surely as its name has come from my lips. A game about quickly grabbing creatures that are totally different and watching for turnips. It's what I'm talking about. A game about quickly grabbing creatures that are totally different and watching out for turnips. I'm not gonna shout. Hello and good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are, and I hope you are generally well. This is episode 482 of Bezzy Beats and Briefer Bledder, and I will be chatting about a game about... Oops. Need to be careful. These still need to be scanned. A game about quickly grabbing creatures and watching out for turnips. So, yes, I have done a whole bunch of drawings. So, drawn all these creatures. So, if I show you what I've done so far, you can see that this is a bunch of creatures. Some of them have catty heads, like these ones. These ones have catty heads. Some of them have, fat, little tentacly bodies. Some of them have little chicken legs. Some of them have kind of human bodies and mouthy heads and stocking legs. And yeah, basically there's 3 types of bodies, 3 types of bottoms, and 4 types of heads. And each card that you grab needs to be completely different. So different in all 3 categories compared to the previous one. So for example, here, these 2 would be completely different because there's a different head, a different body, and different legs. And so that is what the game is all about. And I stayed up very late and I did lots of drawing and colouring in. It's not perfect, but I'm proud of it, and it's something that is done. It's good enough, and I think it will be something that's worth... it's a busy budget bag. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be done. And this is certainly done well enough that I am not embarrassed by it. I think that this could be fun. It could be quite nice on the table, a whole bunch of creatures that are, some of which are totally different. Like these ones are totally different because the heads and bodies and legs are different. These ones, yep, that's totally different. Head, body, legs, all different. This one is not totally different because the body is the same. That's basically the game. It's all about looking at things that, rather than looking for things that match, you're looking for cards without a match. And if there's any match, then you instantly lose. Let me talk a wee bit about, as I continue going through the cards, let me talk a wee bit about recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights. Recent highlights, playing games and other delights. Recent highlights. So Yesterday I played a few games. I played Wibbell, the L Deck Game of the Month. We played that 3 times, and that was good fun. We also played a game about grabbing creatures that sort of different and watching out for turnips. We played with the prototype thing. I think can't see them right here, but yeah, the prototype cards, which were much more hastily drawn, and that was fun, and it made me think, yeah, it as long as it's marginally better than these. We played both those games multiple times. Then we played Where Am I? A game about laying out crockery, trying to get the most crockery for your secret identity and not letting other people guess your secret identity. That's a really, really nice Alice in Wonderland game. Also played Hanabi, which I realised that in future I should say up front, yes, this is a memory game. Did a bunch of things I'm proud of, cycling over to a house, drawing so many creatures in the wee hours, doing some preparation for episode 500, chatting to Owen Duffy. That was a lovely thing, having an interview, gaming with friends, and also kombucha. But my main thing is these drawings as I'm kind of going through. And yeah, that is what I've been up to recently. See, 2 creatures that are totally different. But you need to double check, oh, are these completely different? And what sometimes you grab a turnip. Let's talk about brilliant thing. What's the little thing which is brilliant? Brilliant things. So I would like to talk about getting stuff done. Sometimes I absolutely appreciate what Alex said, who said that the hardest bit is getting stuff done. So just do like 5 seconds every hour. Just getting a tiny bit done before bed, saying, okay, I'm going to do 1 minute, 1 drawing before bed. And then once you've done 1 drawing, then you kind of see better how you are feeling. Are you going to finish this thing, or are you going to say, yeah, I did that, and actually I am really tired, I'm going to go to bed now. I do like how these stockings turned out, and the different, slightly different color, but also similar color on each of the features. So yeah, just getting stuff done and saying that I'm going to do a tiny bit, and then if I had done a tiny bit and then be like, yeah, you know what, I can't do any more, it's too exhausting, then that's okay. But just do a tiny bit, do the smallest amount possible, and then see how you go. Let me talk about, over to you. What are you up to? You can share, but only if you want to. What are you going to get up to do today? What am I going to get up to today? Personally, I'm going to be drawing a few more of these, of the cards. Like, all the creatures are drawn, so that's like all of them done. But I will be drawing a whole bunch of turnips. 16 turnips, in fact. I also need to draw to do a little bit of text. And yeah, that's basically what I'm up to today. Doing that and getting ready to go off to the convention tomorrow. That is me. If you're watching this, then let me ask you, what was the last time that you drew something? What is the next thing that you're planning to draw? Do you like drawing? Yep. Those are my questions to you. Recap and wrap up before I finish up. Recap and wrap up. So basically, this whole episode is just me saying, hey, look at all these cool creatures that I drew. Like, look at these 2. They're totally different. Different heads, different bodies, different legs. As opposed to these ones are also totally different. Different head, body, and legs. And these ones are not totally different. These are the same body. And it's exactly the same pose. And sometimes you'll get the same body, but in a slightly different pose. For example, these ones are the same body. It's still the tentacles, but slightly different. These are not totally different. These are slightly different. But that's it. So, yep, I am going to get shit done and lots of love. If you want to follow me, I am Stuffed by Bez everywhere. I will be streaming tomorrow with Dina. Thank you very much, everyone. Lots of love and bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye bye, everyone. Lots of love. Have a wonderful day.